If we look at setup, you're probably not going to see much of a difference in the arms there because there's not that big a change, but just trying to get the sensation the arms hang down a bit from the shoulders rather than kind of too far out in front of you, okay? Any region, I think it made sense that you thought, okay, I'm skying the ball. The reasons you were skying it, you were coming down too steep, as we said. You weren't turning, your arms were lifting. You felt too close to the ball, too close to the ground, and you couldn't follow through. All the things then you try to do to fix that actually encourage that shot more, so the ball's going to keep popping up in the air. By the time you got to 18, you've done it so many times. It's probably the worst one, the last, wasn't it? You're trying so blooming hard to do it, yeah? So you've got to feel that when you get in a situation that's set up, that you're going to be nice and relaxed in the shoulders with the arms hanging down. Your swing thought now is to take this right shoulder and right hip and just basically get it behind you as much as you can. So if we watch here now, this is good. This is a nice turn here now, okay? This is all good now. Now your body kind of stops. I mean, look at your lower half there now. That hip doesn't really move at all. So that's basically a lift there with your arms. Your left arm now quite high across your shoulders there. You compare that backswing to this, which if I'm being honest is probably a little bit on the longer side. I don't mind that because obviously you are still fairly flexible. You can get around there, okay? But look how you keep turning there now. Look at the difference in that left arm. So if we just sort of do that and do that, you can see the difference in where your arms are now relative to your body. You're across your shoulders, you're turning more, the elbows a little bit more down. You're basically going to swing that club now on a slightly flatter angle into the goal ball. So as you start coming back down here now, we can see the golf club now coming through your right shoulder there, nice, your right bicep. Whereas this one here now is coming through more your neck area, see ya? That's a lot steeper here, coming down, again, basically just doing that, you're chopping into the ground, yeah? So the club then comes out here now. We get into impact now. The arm's quite a long way from the body. This one here now, the arm's a lot more into your body, you see? See where the shaft is here now, more on the inside, where the shaft here, sort of more on the outside of the ball. So you're just basically coming over the top, steep, and just driving that club into the ground. And you're not going to be able to follow through. I mean, in terms of that position there, you're not going to be able to follow through that easily at all, yeah? I mean, look at the difference in your arms there. I mean, your arms kind of are out here because you've gone...
So what sends it up in the air then? Which part of the club?
You're catching it right on the top there.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so you're just basically coming down. So when the tee's a smidgen too high, hitting right on the top sends it way up in the air, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So what a lot of people think is almost that they're leaning back and scooping it.
Yeah.
They're actually just coming straight down on it. So they're actually coming steeper, which is why the instincts are to hit the ball lower when the ball's going up there. So they try to hit the ball lower. It actually encourages it even more so, okay? So as you're coming in the golf ball here now, steep in the golf ball, swinging that way. You either hit it very, very low, or you pop it up in the air with the driver on the tee peg, okay? This one here now with a swing, and again, you can then just swing your body and your arms and rotate through. There's a nice rotation. There's no kind of... There's a sky one, there you go. Okay, you can rotate nicely and freely here now. You're not getting stuck, yeah? When your club is coming down into the ground that steep, the ground just gets in the way. So now you try and follow through, you're like, ooh, and then you end up like this. With nowhere to go, yeah? If we're back here now, we've turned better, now your arms have got some freedom to swing through, yeah? But this is what I think happens. Instincts on the golf course, when you're hitting a certain shot, whether it's a slice, a hook, a sky, a top, a shank, any of the bad shots we can hit, the instincts to fix it invariably cause it to happen more, yeah? You felt that you weren't able to rotate or turn or follow through. That was a symptom of just coming the club down too steep, yeah? If the club is coming down this way, how can it then go towards target, yeah? So if you're coming down too steep, the more you try to follow through, the more you try to rotate, the more that way you're going to get, yeah? You've got to make sure on the way back you get that club behind you, get your body rotating more, yeah? Does that make sense?
It totally does, yes.
So I think you may go out the golf course the next few days and you won't have it so much at all, but at least going forward, you start popping up in the air. I think knowing where you hit the ball from on the club face to cause that high shot, how then to fix it potentially, and then go, okay, right, if I'm hitting it really high, I'm generally coming down steep. If I'm coming down steep, it's because I'm not turning on the way back. And it so coincides again what you said, when it was going wrong, you did less of a swing. You do less of a swing, you're not going to turn so much. You're going to swing your arms back here and go, well, that's not a big enough swing for driver. Okay, I'll just do this. And just get the club somewhere up there. And now, I've got a turn now, bang. And you're coming straight down the golf ball and then up your left nostril she goes. Okay, good stuff.